Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching. This is Risco and Osaka coming at you with some more Binding Isaac Afterbirth Plus Yos Kronos. How are you doing? I hope that life is treating you very well. It looks like chat is working this time around, which is nice. Unlike last episode. Seed is GYBD 1VZB, GYBD 1VZB. This is a solid start. Playing Acrid, I am filled with longing for the Acrid love. Dimbulb. That's interesting. We could do some things with Dimbulb, maybe. We get a little boost in the boss fights, which would be nice. How is Acrid playing, by the way? Is it nice and smooth? I would hope. Acrid is always a fun character in Risk of Rain 1, so I've got really high hopes for how they've translated its abilities in the 3D environment. Because one of the nice things about like the acid drop in the 2D is that the enemies can't really escape it. But I'm wondering how that works in 3D. Pretty fun. Far riskier than Loader. Interesting. What is the risky point? Is the range a lot worse than Loader's range? Still haven't rocked out with Loader is all, so I don't really know. This was maybe not my best idea. Although it seems to have worked out fine. Take that, super jerk. I forget, Envy? Super Envy, right? One of the supers. He's a super friend. Acrid's basically got 0 defensive properties. That's, you know, kind of a little frightening. Because I need all the defensive properties that I can get when I'm playing, so it could be a bit of a thing for us. But the poison spreads quick and hard. Do we want this? Kind of no. This was actually, I think, a really bad idea. The more I look at it, because we can only really get 2 upgrades out of this. And we can only get 1 upgrade out of this. Shice. Well, Brittle Bones was a mistake. Was a terrible mistake. How do we handle this? Do we got spikes? We had spikes in the other room. I don't know if they're still functional though, because we killed that boss. Fudge. Yes. Okay, they are still here. I want to break off some of these bones, because they suck. We're going to be stuck with 1 bone heart. And that doesn't make me super happy. But that's the way life goes. I took a gamble on Brittle Bones, and it did not pay off. And that's okay. I mean, we are at tier cap now. Most of the content this time is pretty lunar coin heavy, though. Well, I guess we'll just have to save our lunar coins. Make sure that we get the most mileage out of them. When you say lunar coin heavy, do you mean like things that you buy, or that sucks? That was terrible. This could be very deleterious to us. Now, we do want to keep an eye out. Wow, they are shaken because they are fast, because they are excited. I don't know why it says I'm excited. I'm not excited. The enemies are excited. That's like completely different. You actually need to spend lunar coins for the new content. Huh. That's interesting. Oh, Hive! Yo, how you doing? That which I haven't actually played yet. Well, you will keep us, I hope, up to date. Let us know how that's working out. Oh, we got bombs. I am doing better now that I'm home. That's for sure. Like, today we had that kind of surprise meeting thing, and it sucked. And it was kind of the creeper's fault. So, I was pretty salty until I got out of the shower. But now, being out of the shower, I am feeling fresh and fancy-free? Perhaps. We're gonna go with fresh and fancy-free. I don't know if it's 100% true, but I like the sound of it. Alright. We need these Ishibucho to not be here anymore. They did not oblige us. He was not wearing the proper safety equipment when he needed to be, and he wasn't strapped in when he ought to have been. And, unfortunately, he did that on a day when there were some big bosses visiting the site, so they demanded that we have an after-work meeting to discuss how very important safety procedures are. Now, the meeting couldn't start until after my kind of boss got his crap together. So, like, the meeting started at 5:37, finished at 5:45, which is, you know, about 45 minutes longer than it usually takes to get out of work, so wasn't exquisitely happy with that. I thought the creeper was the experienced one. The creeper is the braggart. He's definitely not the experienced one. The experienced workers on site would be father figure and coach, who are, you know, for the standard considerations, relatively decent folks. Coach helps out a lot. It's taught me a lot of things about how to do actual, like, demolition work, which I appreciate, as opposed to just lugging things around. I saw your digital drawing, by the way, Spooky. It is very smooth looking. And I mean that in the best possible way. Ooh, the Fool. We could do something with the Fool. We will blow up Airman. Airman, Colin, Airman, run in my head. I think that could we get out that chest? We could not. It was a teaser. Not the cool kind of teaser either. How are you liking the digital pad, by the way? Is it everything that you wanted and more? I know that you said in your tweet that you're not sure what you're doing with it, but you seem to be handling it pretty well. Speed, I mean, not really. I guess we'll take stem cells. They're not really good, though. Absolutely did not know what I was doing, yes. It's a learning process. It's a process of learning. Excuse me, poop. But also, I'm thinking poop? Did we get a... Oh, we did get a drop. That was probably a waste of that shoot the whoop charge. But it did get us a little bonus that we didn't fudge really need. Is there a big learning curve on the on the digital drawing? I mean, I imagine it's gotta be quite different from what you've been doing already. We got all the keys in the world, and we've almost got enough money to make a shop worthwhile. It's not really great. Cows... No, we're not gonna do cows this run, because it always betrays us. And I don't need betrayal right now. I need smooth sailing. Basically smooth sailing. I'm excited. Yes, I am. Perhaps. I mean, I'm willing to go with excitement. I don't know if I have reason to, but... it doesn't feel as nice as graphite on paper, but at least I don't have to worry about proper colors with tablet. Okay, so it's kind of a... You got a bit of a plus-minus thing going on. There is a nice feel, though, about... I don't know about drawing, but writing on paper does feel very nice. It was one of the small pleasures of being a teacher, because I had to take notes all the time. TNT sucks. TNT is not dynamite. TNT is not out of sight. TNT is not a power load. TNT, don't bother watching it explode. Plus there's the undo feature, which is so valuable. That, I mean, seems like it could be a really good thing. I will definitely take Rotten Baby. We're infested! Then you're getting a good momentum and, oh god, I was drawing on the wrong layer this entire time. I don't really know how layers work. I mean, just being a paper gal myself, you've just got the one layer, it's paper. But I have seen a couple of Jake's drawing streams, so I guess I got a little bit of an idea of how it goes. I know that your time zone and Jake and Kazi's time zones are not exactly the same, but if you ever have a chance to check out one of Jake's drawing streams, they're a lot of fun and might be in your interest set. Also, no, we are not taking that. Jake is Highberry on Twitch, and I think everywhere else, to be honest, but for LBP equivalency, it's like working on logic before realizing you forgot to undo to reset the counters. Ooh. Okay. That's actually a really, really good way of explaining it to me. Because I understand that feeling intimately. Far better than I would like. We're also set for consumables on this run. Like, we're really set for everything on this run. Double Fools. I don't know if we're going to be able to hit Boss Rush, but if we could steal something. And that's the best kind of Boss Rush, is just theft. You know, they say possession is 9/10 of the law, so... basically be a demon and possess people, and you'll be perfectly legal, is what they're going for there. Is this an XL? No, it's not. That would have made my life so much easier. Wah! We are not gonna go for Mega Satan, because that's what killed me on this morning's run. I made an ill-considered, extremely ill-considered attempt at accessing Mega Satan through the self-sacrifice room. It was not smart. And it tanked a perfectly winnable run. Spoilers, by the way, for New Year's Eve in Japanese. Oh, my hands. I'm getting these callous, blistery things on my hands, and I kind of low-key love it. I find it very fulfilling, oddly enough. That is trash. Wait, is that an X rock? No, it's not. It's a current rock. It's not an X rock. Wait, there's more? You gotta go away. You're in the way of my heist. I'm doing a heist here. It's a boss rush heist. Base? Excuse me? What hit me there? Basically, we should be using Shoop the Whoop as much as possible in order to expedite our room clearing, which would allow us conceivably, damn it, to make boss rush. That was an amazing bit of dodging that I did not plan at all. It's a quarter. I need with the effing quarter. I do not need your money. Your capitalist power trip. It is inutile. I mean, in the game at least. In real life, but by all means, I'll take all the money I can get. Well, maybe not all the money I could get, but I would take a certain degree of the money that I could get. I think. I have needs. Throat kind of sucks, though. Do you still have that cold? Because I know that you were saying last week that you kind of felt the cold oncoming. That's why we decided to hold off on Risk of Rain until tomorrow. Also, double black hearts. Yes, please. I will definitely take deep pockets. Give me more goodies. These are not goodies. They're not even Sam goodies. That was a disgusting noise, and I'll never make it again. I apologize for that completely. Car battery? I mean, we might as well. Buddy in a... Oh, that's moving box. I don't want a moving box. I thought that was Buddy in a box. I'm so disappointed. Bugger. Although I'll have to tell Slur Mackenzie that we did have a chance to pick up his item. We just chose, erroneously perhaps, but we chose not to take it. I wonder how Slurm is doing these days. One hopes excessively well. Seems like a nice chap. And is a great level designer, so, you know. Just to have our priorities in order. It was absolutely dreadful. Literally couldn't sleep the entire night and only drifted off past noon. Oh god, mate. I'm so sorry to hear that. Are you, like, on the downside of that cold now? Also, like... Game, I know that you love Curse of the Question Mark, but could you maybe not do that anymore? It would be pretty cool. Yeah, it does sound a rough one. We just ate 2 damage that we did not need to eat at all. Fuck, I hate this room. That was really close. I think that was the worst of it, feeling right at this moment. This is a happy thing to hear. We are well pleased with your feeling right and out of sight. Are you eating the chicken noodle soup? Because that's the thing for colds. I refuse to be gainsaid on that point either. Blar! That was dumb. So why did you do that? Show us your tail, Skolex, please. I need to see your lovely tail. Your face is wonderful as well, but it's the tail that's got all the charm. And by charm, I mean the part of the body that I can kill. Blar. Oh, there we are. Ooh. I think we go with cat of 9. We don't have any right now, so I ate actual chicken and some tea. Well, that's, it's like a soup. Tea is... It's liquid. Ergo, it's technically soup. See? There you go. If you put the chicken in the tea, we've got another curse of the question mark. Why, game, why? What did we do to you? That you would not let us see the map? Does the game not know how much my life needs a map right now? Clearly not. Eyeball. I'm trying to remember the last time I had, like, honest to God chicken noodle soup, and I don't recall. There is an umami dish called keihan, which is a chicken and rice soup, and it is so good. But unfortunately, it's not really something that you can get where I live. I guess if I went to an umami restaurant, I might be able to find it, but there's not really a lot of those. Man, now I want some keihan. Mama? Ooh. Grunt for us, Mama. We will not fight the hush. Rice does go with a startlingly large number of dishes. I haven't had like rice in a while though either. It's too hard to keep. Like, you can't really make one portion of rice. And if you keep rice for even a couple of days, it gets really dry. I guess I could make chahan. But that was always Honey Bunny's gig. I was never particularly good at making chahan. I consider this a moral failing, but it is true. I'll take the ability to fly. Why not? We're already kind of boned as far as getting our AT field. So flight kind of balances that out. Oh, we got a special room. Whatever could you be? Well, that is fancy. Now, hold on a second here. Well, first we're going to take everything, and we're going to use it. But, see, I got an unlock? Why did I get an unlock? I think... Yeah, if we take how to jump, we get a permanent dim bulb bonus, and that's great. But why did we get Baby Bender? Why didn't we have Baby Bender before? Like, Baby Bender unlocks when you have two... Oh! Car battery! We had car battery, so it gave us a double usage of, Book of Telepathy. Aww. Alright. Well, maybe there's some sneaky unlocks that we still haven't picked up on this file. That would surprise me, but... I guess anything's possible? We're gonna have to check after the, not after this run, but after the final run of the night. Because it would please me greatly to get the final trophy for this. Although I think we've got the platinum, because the platinum was for Rebirth. And I know that we've got the Rebirth trophy. Rebirth? The Rebirth trophies. And a nice quick Isaac fight. This run has been smooth as silk. And I kinda love it. Alright, now, Rotten Baby, I need you to get, like, right up in there. I know that Rotten Baby's flies are the laziest flies on Mars, but at the same time, they need to be more active. See that fly? It just bounced off of Isaac's face. It dove in for the attack, and then it was like, nah. Attacking? Who needs that? Alright, what have we got? Oh, wow. Rune Bag Impurity, and then Black Rune the rest. And I think that was a good choice. Please, Lust. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing at all. I want to kill Sloth last. Because I think we might be able to get a Joker card out of Sloth. And that would be kind of cool. Way cooler than watching a Bones marathon with David Boreanaz. I know you're thinking, how is that possible? But really, he's a total cop in that show. I know he played Angel, and everybody's willing to give him the benefit of the doubt, but he's just straight cop. There's no escaping the coppiness. The devil, eh? This is a cow. The rooster says cock-a-doodle-doo. The devil says... And then there'd just be like a scream. And then Soundgarden's Searching for the Answer with My Good Eye Closed would immediately start up. Welcome to the party, Dry Baby. You know we love you. I can't believe of all the rooms that they could repeat, they would repeat the pin room. I mean, don't get me wrong, pin is pretty cute, but fuck it, we'll take it. We are just absolutely running roughshod over this run, and it's beautiful, and I love it. Let's destroy Blue Baby. We're gonna Alges, because why not? And Blue Baby's gonna go down in a trice. And another Alges. What a fine run to start off a stream with. Like, that's just a winner. That's a straight up winner. Oh yeah, Scavenger came back and one-shot me. Oh god. The Scavenger! The Scavs. I'm gonna take a really quick pause here, grab myself a bit of water and a smoke. We'll be right back for more mom stomping action. Oh, so we are back. Can we get another run? The equal to the one that we just had? Survey says... maybe? Stats are... okay. Seed is 1JC9. Jesus Christ! 9. XRH0. 1JC9X row. We've got... okay, this could be interesting. We've got the D Infinity. We've got decent stats to start out with. That's a good start. I dropped the D Infinity because I have butter. Okay, first off, fuck butter. But don't actually... well, look, I'm not gonna tell a person what to do, but I would recommend against fucking butter. I kind of want to say that as much as possible because it's absurd, and I kind of never want to say it again. That was a terrible reroll. I'm really hoping the D Infinity rerolls us like we picked. Well done, Risco. Well done. But nice pick up there. I hope the D Infinity rolls us into some D100 goodness, some shenanigans, as it were. Okay, that's just rushing, and we shouldn't be rushing. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna judge. As long as it's, you know, your butter. Nobody else is gonna use that butter. Clearly labeled, then, you know, I guess just I mean, if that's what makes you happy? We're probably gonna re-roll it eventually, so might as well take it. And rubber cement is kind of fun. It's a goofy item, and I like goofy items. We're not gonna have it long enough probably to pick up any synergies. That's okay. There's no bombs. There's no bombs, Mom! Mom! Game's not giving us any bombs anymore. Isaac, give your sister some bombs. Just this once, make her happy. Alright, we've got... even with the decreased damage from D8, I think we've got things pretty well on lockdown, because our tier stat's so good. Yeah, actually, yes. Actually, Super Advantage is pretty spiffy. I'm not gonna tell a person what to do with their own ingredients, okay? There's our D100. There's our baby D100. Now, we want to hold off on using it. And we're... like... actually, I want to use it in that room. So that we could get... yeah. Let's just go... let's go ape. That's... not... great. Ooh. We did get a damage up, so that's kind of nice. We'll take that, because it's going to get re-rolled. Master chefs the world over know what they do with their dairy products. I basically use them to cook. I don't know what anybody else might have been thinking, but these dairy products used only for cook. Kind of like MODOK is a machine only for killing or computing, depending on, you know, what part of the timeline that you're in. Ishibucho, could you just fark off? Thank you. Dairy products are ingredients only for cooking. Now, I would take far less damage if these Ishibucho... hey, could you just screw off? Thank you. Great, we've lost both of our spirit hearts. This is not optimal. I'm not feeling the optimal ability of this run, unfortunately. Oh, we do have a bomb though. Shnikes. That could have been bad. We got lucky. Freaking... Can I just say how much I dislike Marked in almost every situation? Not every situation, but almost every situation. Marked, you are such a waste. There's our D100. Fill us up, D100. Make us into Guppy. Break the game again. Well, I mean, don't break the game, but maybe just, you know, like that. Ugh, would you please stop? This little horn is so cute. I don't want to be angry, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, you gotta chill, dude. You're going nuts. Gordon Ramsay would not approve. Or would he? I don't know. I've never seen Gordon Ramsay. Fudge it. It's gonna get re-rolled anyways. Oh, these are both so good. It's a shame that they'll be re-rolled. No, actually, Brother Bobby is trash. I don't know why I said Brother Bobby was so good. I feel bad for watching one of my iTunes rentals when my stream is going. Do not worry about it at all. Hive, I know that time is of the essence, and a rental... how long does an iTunes rental last, actually? Amnesia? I kind of would like to see the item room. Even though it's taken extra time. Oh, but now we got Amnesia. I don't want to search for it. It expires soon. Then, by all means. You can always keep, like, half an ear open just in case we talk about loving butter again. We are conjoined? Wow, that was quick. And awesome. And, we're gonna go? Oh, Schnikes, I should have let... Wipe out harder in progress. You know, we didn't lose too much that run. Oh, we've got nice hat. And nice hat means we don't take damage from explosions. Which means our own explosions don't hurt us. And can be used to grant us limited iframes. I love it. The only fly in the ointment, so to speak, besides these exploding flies everywhere, is the fact that our damage is straight up garbage. Thank you, DB. I can go explosion crazy. I can stand right next to enemies and not worry about my Fire Mine Tears making us go explodey. Which is usually how we die with Fire Mine. Now, I am lacking bombs, so I can't go, like... I can't go explosion crazy on demand. But, otherwise... By the way, what's your iTunes... I can speak. What's your iTunes rental, Hive? Is it something neat? Something that will fill us with wonder and or joy? Because it seems to be like there's precious little wonder / joy recently. It's not the wrestler with Mickey Rooney, is it? Because while that is wondrous, I don't think it's joyful. Blue Ruin. I do not know Blue Ruin. I'm gonna guess that it's not a zombie movie? It's just a guess, but... Now, we should be blowing up all the poops on account of we've got petrified poop. Next time I watch, before it expires, is a toss... Oh my god! Okay, look, we gotta keep this run. We're not gonna do any more D4 or D100 rerolls because this is just too perfect. Logan, Run, and Logan, Lucky, and Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler is the Jake Lilienthal jam. He's a reporter. Is that right? Maybe there's a serial killer. I don't really know Nightcrawler. I just know of Nightcrawler. Unless we're talking about the X-Men. I should have probably re-rolled that. It's the one about the dude, Donnie Darko, what is a reporter instead. Yep. Okay, so at least I'm thinking of the right one. I heard that was pretty good, actually. I heard the dude, what is Donnie Darko, is actually a pretty good actor. Although, I'll be honest, it wasn't super in evidence when I watched Velvet Buzzsaw? Velvet Buzzsaw was kinda crap. It could have been more. If I had to say, I think Velvet Buzzsaw could have been more. But I suppose the dude what was Donnie Darko was probably one of the better parts of the movie, so... Okay, we're not re-rolling this run because it's a thing of beauty. And things of beauty come along so seldom. DB, why did you leave my heart all the way over there? Are you trying to imply something? That perhaps I need more exercise? Velvet Buzzsaw seems to be one of those Netflix movies, what take directors that made good movies and end up making them mediocre movies instead. Yeah, and mediocre I think is really probably the best you could use for it. There are a couple parts of the movie that are like well shot and kind of interesting, but it really does drop the ball a lot. It's like a mid-tier Tales from the Crypt episode. And that's not really saying much. We all know the top tier Tales from the Crypt episodes are yellow. And that one with Kyle MacLachlan, where he's escaping across a desert from a cop, ends up shooting the cop, but not before the cop puts the handcuffs on him. So he's got to carry the cop's dead body across the desert. It's really, really quite good. I don't remember that episode title. Also, Dig That Cat, He's Really Gone is fucking excellent. That's the one about the dude who does like a voodoo magic thing. I know. So that he get the 9 lives of the cat, and because he's just like a low-life slime, he uses it to become a carnival performer, where his shtick is that he gets killed each act, and comes back because he's got the 9 lives of a cat. But the twist is pretty exquisite. And it's one of my favorite of the season 1. Like how JC Chandler and Triple Frontier being mediocre after 3 highly regarded movies. That might be Netflix's secret sauce. They might excel at just squeezing mediocrity out of people. Man, I want to watch Tales from the Crypt now. I miss that show. Mediocre is such a tragic way to describe a thing because it means you're likely to forget it. Yes. Which part seems short? Oh, the sideshow dude. Oh, he's like, yeah. He's not clever. Our sideshow performer. He's not in any way clever. I think I want to say like the setting is kind of heyday of sideshows. So, might have had that in mind. It's a great episode, though. Rag Mega. Why do you taste so good, Rag Mega? Look, there's fire everywhere. We need a new... Oh, pretty fly, I love you. Tears down? Tears down? I'm personally insulted. We need a new spacebar item, or active item, as it were. Because I'm totally going to accidentally use this. And then our beautiful run will be beautiful nothing. Check for another pretty fly. Not a pretty fly? In fact, a luck down? If something is god-awful, at least you'll remember it. That is true, actually. You might as well kind of shoot for the moon and make something god-awful, because at least then, by golly, it'll be memorable. At least to a certain extent. I find my memory is not the best. So I feel like there's a lot of things that I've watched or read that I've forgotten. In fact, I know there's a lot of things I've watched or read that I've forgotten. Oh, I didn't want that. I wanted to feed it to DB. Because DB is hungry. If we keep DB hungry for too long, he's just gonna give us spiders. Who wants those? Sad onion? Oh, that's excellent. And somehow we broke the tears cap. I have no idea why. And I'm perfectly okay with that. Spacebar item. Is not, but is awesome. Spacebar item? Sure. I guess if the game wants to keep cramming moving box down our throats, we'll take it. I don't know when it's ever going to come in handy, but... Gareth Evans, after making two amazing, one fairly good action movie, also made a mediocre Netflix original. On the other hand, there's the, Mike Flanagan, right? He managed to, well, he started with Netflix. Maybe that's the key. Maybe instead of doing movies and then going to Netflix... Oh, that sucks! I don't want Mom's Knife. Mom's Knife kills our fun run. Well, fudge it. We're gonna have to re-roll now. Man... I guess, but... Damn you, Mom's Knife. We were having a good time. Well, that's the... Speaking of things that are watched or read and forgotten, I remember that I watched Martin Scorsese's Dalai Lama movie. Martin Scorsese's Dalai Lama movie. Those are like words that I wouldn't normally put together in one sentence. Range up. It wasn't like 7 Years in Tibet, was it? Like the Brad Pitt movie? That's not right, is it? That's like the only kind of Tibet movie that I know, so... Mike Flanagan made at least one movie before Netflix. Interesting. Was it good or was it mediocre? I'm just trying to figure if we've got a working theory or not. Oh, do we have Infestation 2? Because Infestation 2 is a thing of beauty. We are making an awful lot of spiders. And these are the happy spiders, not the evil spiders. We don't really have the dosh to make restock work. I mean, it's all aggressively okay. Guess we take the infinity. Oh, wait. No, hold on a second. Can we was there something we could reroll in the shop? Yeah, there was. Sure, why not Mama Mega? I will take Sackhead. I will take the D-Infinity, which gives us the D4. It was Kundun. It was one of the better horror movies of that vintage. The horror movie is the Mike Flanagan one. The Kundun is the Martin Scorsese one. Because otherwise I'm going to be kind of confused. Alright. We got all the range we could ever need. Scorsese's Netflix original is apparently quite good as well. Or maybe there's just a thing about directors failing their Netflix saving throw. This all sucks. We're gonna take it though, and we're gonna re-roll. And now, what the fuck? Oh my god, we are so dead. This is hell. What have we done to ourselves? No! No! Oh, we've got Isaac's heart. Oh, that's why we're so screwed. Oh, but I deserve that. I deserve it. I deserve it. Netflix exerts a psychic attack on directors, and those that fail their save make mediocre or bad movies. That could be it. That could 100% be it. Oh, what a disappointment. It was Mom's Knife. We should have stuck with Mom's Knife, but it was kind of boring. Seed is V67V1P14, V67V1P14. Rules card tells us a piece of paper is your guide. Thank you, rules card. That's completely useless. Good damage. Crap tears. The mind is a nice starter. At least it means we'll never get lost. No. Just... No. No. No, we will not take Tiny Planet. I don't really feel the need to throw away the run on the first floor. Don't get me wrong, Tiny Planet can be fun, but it needs a lot of other items to make it tick. Jeremy Soler also made 2 excellent movies, and then Netflix happened to him. I am not familiar with the Saul, so I'll have to take your word for it that the movies were in fact excellent. Isn't the Scorsese Netflix movie, isn't that The Irishman? And it's about Jimmy Hoffa? And Jimmy Hoffa basically being everywhere? Oh wait. Yeah, you gotta use Ichiro. Why were you not using Ichiro? Jesus juice. I mean, it's what we got. It just... Jesus juice. It's not really what we need. What we really need... What we really need is... a key. A key would be a good starter. A tears up. I was really gambling that was going to be a key, and it was not. Blue Ruin is the revenge thriller. Green Room. I've heard about Green Room, and I really want to check it out. Punks versus neo-Nazis is a genre that needs more exploration. Wait, Flanagan didn't do Green Room, right? Oh, that was the Saul. The Saul did Green Room. Thank you, Key. Appreciate thee. Oh, okay. I mean, it's not really gonna pop off until we get a better tier stat, but Tech Zero is pretty darn good. We could definitely make a go of this. Not easily. I think we're gonna have to kind of scrape for the first couple of floors, but this could be doable, as the French would say. Oh god. Hold on, I want to check out that from Hive. Irishman is a Scorsese Netflix movie, right. If I recall correctly, it's an actual made-for-Netflix movie and not something like Annihilation where the movie was made and then Netflix struck a deal to distribute it. Ah, interesting. I liked Annihilation an awful lot. Might be worth going back to. I keep on meaning to cancel my Netflix because I never watch it. So it's basically just money down the tube. But I keep on forgetting. And I think that's basically their business model. I'm the shitty gym member. But for Netflix, not gyms. Oh, bugger. That's not what we wanted at all. Well, now we're in a pickle. Oh? Oh, a ninja, are we? Justice. The book is super hard to follow in audiobook form. Oh, bother. I could imagine how that would be. It doesn't feel like it would lend itself very well. Why did we use Ichido right there? To the audiobook format? I should really watch. Well, I should watch it too, but I should read Annihilation again. It would be a lot easier, I think, than actually watching the movie. But I got the whole Southern Reach trilogy. And I remembered really enjoying the first and the third books. And mostly enjoying the second book, but also being very confused. Well, I guess we're going Mom's knife again. Also, we've got no health. I know Tech Zero is pretty fun and it only works with tears, but considering our tier stat was bunk, I think actually this time around Mom's knife is the way to go. Now, it would have been better if we hadn't taken the damage that we took. But hopefully we'll get some HP and everything will be a-okay. Everything will be alright. Magician, eh? I don't think that one's gonna help us out very much. Now, we don't want to do anything egregiously dumb. And that's kind of a hard row to hoe for me. The book and the movie are extremely different, yeah. Also, prop? I will definitely take prop. Yeah, I can't imagine trying to do Annihilation in a audiobook format. And I don't know if I would enjoy the experience of trying to listen to it and figure it out. I should try audiobooks more often. I mean, it would give me an excuse not to listen to anything anybody says in the car. And that's not the worst thing in the world. Audiobook is still faster than me trying to read it. That's fair. Ain't no shame in that. And I will... Well, I was gonna say I would fight anybody who tried to cast shame on you for experiencing your books in audiobook format, but probably I would just drop a rock on them. I'm not, like, really good at fighting. I think I'd probably be better off at, like, just a surprise blunt object from above. Also, that was excellent. And this is amazing. Okay. So this run's really trying to make up for the last one. And I'm perfectly okay with that. Perfectly. At least it's going to be fast. We should be able to fit... Unless we hit a major snag or slowdown, we should be able to fit one more run after this one. And that would make me happy. Four runs with hopefully a 3/4 win percentage. I could take that. I could find that acceptable. Sure, Abel, join the party. Join the party, Abel. Everybody knows you're trying hard. I was gonna say much better, but that would be kind of a lie, because we already have mapping. But still, the extra cards, we could go with that. The extra cards and or not cards. Those things that are not cards. Silver hearts. That's really where it's at. Please go. Please, though. You can't just let them kill themselves. It's not my job to stop people from killing themselves. That's not true. I would explicitly think that is my job. If I were in that situation. Oof. Poor Gish. Never tried an audiobook on my end. Would be interesting to try. I mean, I've heard good things about him. No reason not to, yeah? Imagine, Hive, it probably depends on the reader. I wonder who does King's audiobooks. I mean, you'd have to have somebody really homey. Somebody that just exudes Northern Maine wisdom. Such as it is. Wah, the jokey. Oh well, we gotta take the jokey. We would be 100% completely remiss. Satanic Bible. Yeah, that's the one that we want, probably. I mean, it's not gonna give us... We got no bombs. It's not gonna give us cards, but it will give us black hearts immediately, and I like that. It also depends on the equipment it's recorded with and what level of extra stuff they bring to it. When you say extra stuff, what do you mean? Like sound effects and things like that? Whoopee cushion noises? I never really considered anything extra, like within an audiobook. Huh? That's kind of cool. Like, I always just thought an audiobook would just be a straight up, like a straight up reading. Wah, wah. Missing page 2, that's trash. The Void is not trash, but I wish we could have had it for this room. It's not even worth the risk. Nah. Paper Mario 1000-Year Door is going for 150 bucks. Jeez, Hive, that is not cheap. I mean, I imagine that goes without saying, but that is not cheap. Although it is an amazing game. I really have a deep fondness for the Paper Mario series. And I wish I had the chance to play the one that was on the Wii, I think. Oh, that was terrible. You know what? We should definitely use the jokey now.
Joker.
Okay. I'm 100% okay with this. Because now we can fly. We are like unto a ghost. And by like unto a ghost, I mean actually a ghost. It's a whole thing. Please, though. That's... what? Disco, stop. Disco, stop. You gotta throw your knife in the right direction, girl. Or you'll die. Eternal Darkness was 55 bucks. But I don't feel comfortable using a GameCube loader. Well... I'm not gonna press the issue. Both for selfish and hopefully unselfish reasons, but... honestly, if you do feel like you'd like to give it a shot, just let me know. The games were US region games, which means it's highly doubtful that they would have sold them. because there's almost no place that you can sell out of region games in Osaka. Like there's one shop and it's really minor, so I don't think that the ex-sister-in-law would know about that shop, to be honest.
Health up.
Health up is not what we needed. Alright. I think I might have only beaten Eternal Darkness once. I know it's got like, it's got semi-different endings depending on who your patron outer god, I suppose. Great Old One. Depending on who your patron Great Old One is, there's some changes to the game. But rescope, why? Why? Why?
Tears up.
You have to stop. You have a problem. I do remember that even knowing like the sanity effects were a thing, they always did end up surprising me whenever they showed up. The one where your body parts just fall off is really quite a thing. The blue screen of death for the time was also quite clever. And the to be continued in Eternal Darkness 2. That was funny. Mama? I think we've discussed this before. God bless it. That's a crap item. I don't want it. Dice shard. Wow, that is also a crap item. Mega Satan, why do you hate me? You grew up with zero Nintendo IPs except for Yoshi's Island? That's a pretty good run, Kronos. I can't imagine my childhood without any Nintendo guff and or junk. It did inform a fairly significant portion. And it's interesting that you mentioned Silent Hill 2, Hive, because I was just thinking about how they determined the endings today. And how, like, if you rush through the final corridor and didn't listen to the entirety of Mary's tape, like, you'd have a better chance of getting a quote-unquote good ending. Oh, crumbs. Stop. That Silent Hill 2 is such a good game. I think I may actually have gotten everything for Silent Hill 2. Because I was deep into that when I was, I guess that would have been post-uni. But not too long post-uni. Wait, are you shitting me? Hold on, I just reread this. Eternal Darkness 2 failed its Kickstarter, Hive. Oh shit. That surprises me. That surprises me a ton. We have to take Kodakun. The rest we can suck. Didn't one of the endings trigger if you looked at the knife in your inventory for a specific amount of time? It wasn't necessarily like a set amount of time. It was just over a certain amount. There were... Give me a second. Let me see if I can recall. You had... There was the water ending, where James basically commits suicide. And that was the one where... Hold on, my throat's going a little bit here. The water ending was like, if you took a lot of damage, if you didn't heal very much, if you looked at the knife for a long time in your inventory, and if you listened to the entirety of Mary's video recording... God, I'm so sorry. There was an escape ending where you escaped with Maria, and I think we're gonna have to rush to kill Blue Baby before my throat dies. That was from not letting Maria take very much damage. There was the UFO ending, the dog ending. I don't remember how to trigger that. And there was a there was a cultist ending. And you had, for the cultist ending, you had to arrange, you had to get certain items and bring them to certain places. But it's been a long time since that. But I think those were the only ones. I remember thinking of coughing. The escape with Maria ending, it's implied that Maria gets sick just like Mary does. And so basically, like, the cycle doesn't stop. I'm just gonna tank you, Blue Baby. Thank you. That was, like, really close, because I was gonna die. It failed its Kickstarter because everybody didn't trust Dennis Dyack, especially given how he acted when the last two Silicon Knights games were utterly trash. Oh. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. One because they allegedly shifted funds to Too Human, and Too Human because Too Human was a mistake. Oof. It lost a court case and had all its units destroyed? No shit, Kronos. That's pretty badass. That's like getting up there with E.T. for the Atari range. I really gotta grab some water. Try saying that 5 times fast. I will be right back, and we'll do... I think we can get one more run in. Hello, Igor. Porco Dio. Porco Dio and well, as well. It's a pleasure to have you. I'm sorry, I was just getting a little bit of water. I think that my throat can hold out for one more run. Hopefully it'll be a good one. Now watch, this is going to be like the hour-and-a-half long run. Not a bad start, actually. Seed is 2SQDH46P, 2SQDH46P. Our starting active item is kind of trash. But we could get some pretty good mileage out of Lazrax. And if you're gonna get stuck with Krampus's head, you might as well get stuck with it early. This will be the run where you finally killed... we killed the Lick! The Lick is dead. Ding dong, the Lick is dead. Let's grab that battery because I know that the boss is gonna be coming up soon. Oh, we do have a key. I completely didn't notice we had a key. I'm thinking next week, because next week is Christmas, I might do Wipeout for Christmas. Because that would be funny. The billions of deaths and crashes could be my gift to everybody who's got motion-induced nausea. I know, and that's terrible. That's worse than stealing 30 pies. We hold no truck with gaslighting in this house. Good Sir Kronos. What a better way to celebrate Christmas than to infuriate yourself and make your audience sick. Well, it's just Kronos is always talking about Wipeout. I don't know, I'm just thinking, I'm kicking around the idea. It would be, you know, it'd be nice to do something a little bit different. I'm not really a Christmassy person anymore, but wah, we are blessed. We don't want to stand directly on the spikes, that would be bad. And now we're Lazarus. Oh god, no. What? Just no. Just flat no. I always talk about, yeah. Yeah, Kronos. So if everybody gets sick, it's all your fault. That's not true. I wouldn't pin that on you. But I haven't decided. It's not set in stone. But it is next Wednesday, so. Unless there's something else that people would like to see. If there's a specific game that folks want to see, I'm always up to give it a run. Woohoo. Woohoo. It's like a wool buffet. I bet that's exactly the noise that wool buffet would make. Well, it would also go wobba wobba a lot, but... It's not better. I think we're gonna skip it. I mean, it's not that Krampus's head is particularly good, but it does clear out bosses in pretty annoying rooms relatively easily. I wish it didn't have that stupid 6-room charge, though. It's a bit of a hurdle to clear. Ooh. Almost accidentally reset the game. That would have been probably not good. I'm gonna go with... Oh, fudge. This room. Every single time. Let's not take all the damage in the world. Let's not take pop. What is with these crap item rooms, by the way? It's almost like the game doesn't want us to win. I suppose we could We could get some mileage out of Pop, it's just not particularly easy to do so. Hey, Pimpin. Woba. Sure. I doubt we'll become Guppy, but, you know, maybe we'll become Guppy. Could be. It would be nice. It would be a good way to end the evening. Gitch. I want only the good red chests, not the shite red chests, is the thing. Also, tube steaks? You gotta go. This is an anti-tube steak household, thank you very much. Now we do need to take care that we don't spend up all our keys. Because the early Guppy's Tail could really stitch us up for that. And we may want to consider just not opening any more gold chests for a little while. Look, please, just stand up. Also, be counted. Fudge. Fudge! Come on. Thank you. Now, do we... If we don't... Oh, that's very good. Never mind. I was gonna say, if we don't find the item room, do we take the time to look for it? But it's right here. Very helpful. Nice of you to show up. D1. Now the D1 could be good for us. At the very least, it would let us duplicate keys, which we're gonna need. We could use it to generate extra chests in the chest. Now, if we're lucky enough, and I doubt this will happen, but if we're lucky enough to get an electric key, that was dumb, we could get 99 keys and never have to worry about them again. Stars. Stars. Oh yes, definitely car battery, which will double our doubling power. This conceivably could be an awful lot of fun. Of course, it depends what kind of payouts that we get. Right now, we're not getting any, so that's a problem. Hello, Bighorn. Hello, Siegfried. Hello, Roy. Hello, Siegfried. Hello, Roy. You would think that our DPS would be a little bit better than it is. I mean, 4.20 damage is not bad. 10 tier stat is also pretty solid. But we seem to be kind of not really doing it. Okay, that all sucked. Let's get out of here. This also sucks? Game, what are you doing to me? Alright, we're gonna leave those keys for a little bit so we can charge up our D1. And we're gonna milk the D1 just for a little while. I'm not gonna go for like a full 99 key assortment. Actually, I don't think we've got the rooms for it, but... Oh god. Please go, why? Please go, stop. We're at 1 heart. This is not good. This is distinctly bad. I mean, it's too early to die is the thing, but it's too late to start another run. Crumblies. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, puffins. If we get a silver heart, we could double that up as well. And that would be really smart. That'd be even smarter than the keys. But it's going to require that we actually get one of those. And that's possibly a big ask. I'm going to grab all these right now. Okay. Okay, now I need you to give me a silver heart. Just one little silver heart. Just one Pepsi. All I wanted was a Pepsi. Ooh. Black hearts, black hearts, black hearts, yes. We're already at the boss. No. But then you put me in an institution, you said it was the only solution? And all I wanted was a Pepsi. I don't know why he's so keen on Pepsi. I've never liked it much myself, but... Shit! Shit! Bugger. Well, there goes our deal with the devil chance. That's okay. That's okay. Come here. Come here. Come here. Please. I ask so very little. Alright. First off, double the black heart. Grab 2. Recharge our D1. Double the black heart again. Wow. Oh, Jesus. Well done. Also, well done. Alright, we're rushing a little bit. That's not smart. That's seriously not smart. We gotta kinda take it easy, take it slow. Smell the roses if we need to. I don't know how that's gonna help us, but apparently it's recommended. We're getting all this dosh, and that's really good. But the dosh is not gonna save us. Not if we keep on throwing our hearts away like that. Well, it was nice having that buffer of hearts for a while. I really enjoyed it. Okay, let's get rid of the nubs. The nubbins. Not good for us. The fact that we've got to do so much damage with our cube of meat is just, I mean, that's long term. That's not a good survival strat. Okay, we did get some HP. Yay. Was it what I wanted? No. Is it what we got? Yeah. So I guess it might have been what we needed. Like the most boring gift in the world that's really useful. You know, like socks. Although if I got fancy socks for Christmas, I wouldn't complain. 0% complaining for fancy socks. That's just me though. Oh really though? Really? You're gonna make me do that room again? I should have known. I should have known this was the only way it could have possibly ended. I got the comfiest socks last Christmas. Were they fluffy? Because fluffy socks have got a significant comfort value on them. At least I found. Okay, Krampus, but I need you to, like, maybe just, you know, shuffle off this mortal coil all the way to Buffalo if need be, but yush. Wait, you can't give us Krampus's head again. We already had it. You can't find them. What did you do with your fluffy socks? How do you lose the most comfortable socks in the world? I am filled with shock. This wanton display of indifference towards your socks. I have no idea. They might have wandered off. I heard socks do that sometimes. If you don't treat them well, they're like... It's like losing a fish gun. Oh. Oh. The pain. You're gonna bring that up. Someday you too will know my pain and smile its black-toothed grin. If the fish gun inside your head don't take a day off, I'll be dead. My icy fingers claw your back. Here I come again. Here? No? How about here? Interesting. We should have used a Horf. That was a mistake on our part. The Horf would have been the better choice. Now, what are we gonna do? Like, this run is just not popping off. We can fight the boss early, and I think that's a good choice. But we don't want to fight Mom, is the thing. Man, the difference between a low tier stat and an average tier stat is just astounding. Also, we should thank Brownie for poisoning itself. Because we're not doing very much damage. Doo-doo. Don't spit corn at me. That's totally rude. I wouldn't spit corn at you. Oh god, Mom's pearls? Why? Kronos, why? What have we done to deserve this run? It's late-term revenge for the fish gun. It's the curse that will haunt us forever. I don't want to, like, go searching around for the item rooms, but I don't think we've got a choice, really. I think we need to find some way to get this run to pop off, or else we're gonna be in a world of hurt on the next floor. Guppy's head? That's one step away from the Gup. I did not need to take that damage. I was gonna say I really enjoyed the D1, but I think we need the DPS that the Gup head can give us. So unfortunately, now we're gonna come back for that stuff, but I want to check out the Fool. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, Rush. We can do this. We can steal from Boss Rush. It might be good, it might be trash. But you take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and then you have an okay 80s sitcom, I think. Is that's how that goes? Shit. Don't die. Don't die. Schnikes. Okay, we're trying to do too much with... Mama. Okay, Mom, I need you to stomp. There you go. Thank you. Take the Polaroid. Peep the deal with the devil. It's nothing because we already killed Krampus. Oh. Oh, the cruelty. The cruelty. Just nothing we can work with. This run has given us nothing to work with. It's just gonna string us along with promises. Promises of a better life. If we just work a little harder, if we do just one more shift of overtime, maybe this time the boss will love us. But it ain't never gonna happen. The bosses, they ain't gonna love you. Fudge! Fudge! This run ain't gonna love us, that's for sure. Run's just gonna mock us. It's gonna make mock of us like a jerk. It's okay, Run. We got your number. And that number is 4. You know, just because. It was decided. Not by me. By the government. Or maybe not. I'm not sure. I haven't really checked the data. Now we're gonna go to the shop, and the shop is gonna have greed, and greed is gonna give us the Steam sale because we can't possibly use it. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be funny. But what the frick is this room? What is with all these hearts? Even Demon Baby seems confused. Okay, that's not the effect that I wanted, but it kind of worked. This is senseless. This is pain. It is just a little bit. I mean, at least we technically can't die. But I don't think I've ever seen that room before. Oh, you're shitting me. God! Alright, that was just bad play at the end. I was trying to do too much with a cube of meat. I was trying to rush things along. I was thinking about how it's almost already 10 o'clock. And I just muffed it. Bugger me. That sucked. Reminds me of Bloodborne where there's this one seed where there's a monster no one's ever seen before. Oh. That's kind of cool. Hold on, I want to check. Isaac unlocks. Is it a cool monster? Or is it a weak monster? I want to see what we're missing. Hold on a second. Isaac, Afterbirth, unlock. Where's the list? That's Rebirth. Where's the wiki? Just so that we could figure out what we're missing here. Wah, 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 wah. Like, we still have to have some things that we haven't unlocked yet, or else... Okay, so we need 385 unlock. 385. What are you? Achievements Rebirth. There we go. Basically, its mouth is its anus and vice versa. It's a worm that can eat you from either end of its body. Ew. That sounds pretty grody. These are not numbered. Why? Why? Wiki, you are shy. This is not useful to me. Alright, hold on a second here. Okay. Afterbirth Plus. Unlock list. That's a Rebirth unlock list. That's an item cheat sheet. We're gonna have to figure this out at some other time. Alright. Folks, it was... Well, we had a 50-50 win-loss today. That's not great, but that's not terrible. I had a good time, as I always do. Oh, wait a second. I've got a list written down in my notebook. 385 is the blanket. Sleep in the bed 10 times. Okay. 386 is marbles. We've got to use gulp 5 times in one run. I did have a good time. I wouldn't say it's mediocre, because one of those losses was actually a really good one. The 2 wins were excellent. The final run that we had was honestly kind of trash. Alright, are those the only 2 that we need? 386, that's marbles, okay. 385, that's blanket. 378 is lacrophagy. Tears up. We need tears up 10 times in one run. That's a bit of a pain in the ass to pull off. Not impossible, but definitely a bit of a pain. 339, I think, is 1,000,001. Yep. Alright, so those are the only ones we need then. We need lacrophagia, we need blanket, we need marbles. I wish I had realized that, because I could have done that ages ago. Well done. Kronos, Hive, as always, it's a pleasure spending a couple hours with the 2 of you. I'm glad that you did drop in. I do appreciate it a lot. Tomorrow will be Risk of Rain 2. We don't have the Acrid content drop, but that's okay. We can still play with the loader. Be our first time with that. And Sunday should be Little Big Planet. Interestingly, kind of side note, but I think aside from the tweet that I did back in June when I did my coming out video, I think the Little Big Planet 10 years before and after pictures for the the meme recently, your 2009 and 2019 pictures. I think that tweet has had the most engagement with any of any of the tweets that I've ever done. So that amuses the hell out of me. I actually got some retweets on that one, so that was kind of fun. But Sunday will be Little Big Planet 3. Loader is a hoot. I do look forward to it. I do look forward to seeing both of you, hopefully, if you're not too busy. But that does it for us here this evening. So, for me, Disco, here in Osaka, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you. Arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.